اتخذوا أحبارهم ورهبانهم أربابا من دون الله والمسيح ابن مريم وما أمروا إلا ليعبدوا إلها واحدا لا إله إلا هو سبحانه عما يشركون.
They have taken their scholars and monks as lords besides Allah, and also the Messiah, the son of Mary. And they were not commanded except to worship one God. There is no deity except Him. Exalted is He above whatever they associate with Him.
يريدون أن يطفئوا نور الله بأفواههم ويأبى الله إلا أن يتم نوره ولو كره الكافرون.
They want to extinguish the light of Allah with their mouths, but Allah refuses except to perfect His light, although the disbelievers dislike it.
هو الذي أرسل رسوله بالهدى ودين الحق ليظهره على الدين كله ولو كره المشركون.
It is He who has sent His messenger with guidance and the religion of truth to manifest it over all religion, although they who associate others with Allah dislike it.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا إن كثيرا من الأحبار والرهبان ليأكلون أموال الناس بالباطل ويصدون عن سبيل الله والذين يكنزون الذهب والفضة ولا ينفقونها في سبيل الله فبشرهم بعذاب أليم.
O you who have believed, indeed many of the scholars and the monks devour the wealth of people unjustly and avert them from the way of Allah. And those who hoard gold and silver and spend it not in the way of Allah, give them tidings of a painful punishment.
يوم يحمى عليها في نار جهنم فتكوى بها جباههم وجنوبهم وظهورهم هذا ما كنزتم لأنفسكم فذوقوا ما كنتم تكنزون.
The day when it will be heated in the fire of hell, and seared therewith will be their foreheads, their flanks, and their backs. It will be said, "This is what you hoarded for yourselves, so taste what you used to hoard."
إن عدة الشهور عند الله 12 شهرا في كتاب الله يوم خلق السماوات والأرض منها 4 حرم ذلك الدين القيم فلا تظلموا فيهن أنفسكم وقاتلوا المشركين كافة كما يقاتلونكم كافة واعلموا أن الله مع المتقين.
Indeed, the number of months with Allah is 12 lunar months in the register of Allah, from the day He created the heavens and the earth. Of these, 4 are sacred. That is the correct religion, i.e. way, so do not wrong yourselves during them. And fight against the disbelievers collectively as they fight against you collectively. And know that Allah is with the righteous who fear Him.
إنما النسيء زيادة في الكفر يضل به الذين كفروا يحلونه عاما ويحرمونه عاما ليواطئوا عدة ما حرم الله فيحلوا ما حرم الله. زين لهم سوء أعمالهم والله لا يهدي القوم الكافرين.
Indeed, the postponing of restriction within sacred months is an increase in disbelief, by which those who have disbelieved are led further astray. They make it lawful one year and unlawful another year to correspond to the number made unlawful by Allah, and thus make lawful what Allah has made unlawful. Made pleasing to them is the evil of their deeds, and Allah does not guide the disbelieving people.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا ما لكم إذا قيل لكم انفروا في سبيل الله اثاقلتم إلى الأرض أرضيتم بالحياة الدنيا من الآخرة فما متاع الحياة الدنيا في الآخرة إلا قليل.
O you who have believed, what is the matter with you, that when you are told to go forth in the cause of Allah, you adhere heavily to the earth? Are you satisfied with the life of this world rather than the hereafter? But what is the enjoyment of worldly life compared to the hereafter, except a very little?
إلا تنفروا يعذبكم عذابا أليما ويستبدل قوما غيركم ولا تضروه شيئا والله على كل شيء قدير.
If you do not go forth, He will punish you with a painful punishment, and will replace you with another people, and you will not harm Him at all. And Allah is over all things competent.
إلا تنصروه فقد نصره الله إذ أخرجه الذين كفروا ثاني اثنين إذ هما في الغار إذ يقول لصاحبه لا تحزن إن الله معنا فأنزل الله سكينته عليه وأيده بجنود لم تروها وجعل كلمة الذين كفروا السفلى وكلمة الله هي العليا والله عزيز حكيم.
If you do not aid him, i.e. the Prophet, Allah has already aided him when those who disbelieved had driven him out of Makkah as one of two, when they were in the cave, and he, i.e. Muhammad, said to his companion, "Do not grieve. Indeed, Allah is with us." And Allah sent down His tranquility upon him and supported him with soldiers, i.e. angels, you did not see, and made the world of those who disbelieved the lowest, while the word of Allah, that is the highest. And Allah is exalted in might and wise.
انفروا خفافا وثقالا وجاهدوا بأموالكم وأنفسكم في سبيل الله ذلكم خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون.
Go forth, whether light or heavy, and strive with your wealth and your lives in the cause of Allah. That is better for you, if you only knew.
لو كان عرضا قريبا وسفرا قاصدا لاتبعوك ولكن بعدت عليهم الشقة وسيحلفون بالله لو استطعنا لخرجنا معكم يهلكون أنفسهم والله يعلم إنهم لكاذبون.
Had it been a near, i.e. easy gain, and a moderate trip, they, i.e. the hypocrites, would have followed you. But distant to them was the journey. And they will swear by Allah, if we were able, we would have gone forth with you, destroying themselves through false oaths. And Allah knows that indeed they are liars.
عفى الله عنك لم أذنت لهم حتى يتبين لك الذين صدقوا وتعلم الكاذبين.
Allah has pardoned you, O Muhammad, but why did you give them permission to remain behind? You should not have until it was evident to you who were truthful and you knew who were the liars.
لا يستأذنك الذين يؤمنون بالله واليوم الآخر أن يجاهدوا بأموالهم وأنفسهم والله عليم بالمتقين.
Those who believe in Allah and the Last Day would not ask permission of you to be excused from striving, i.e. fighting, with their wealth and their lives. And Allah is knowing of those who fear Him.
إنما يستأذنك الذين لا يؤمنون بالله واليوم الآخر وارتابت قلوبهم فهم في ريبهم يترددون.
Only those would ask permission of you who do not believe in Allah and the Last Day, and whose hearts have doubted, and they, in their doubt, are hesitating.
ولو أرادوا الخروج لأعدوا له عدة ولكن كره الله بعاثهم فثبطهم وقيل اقعدوا مع القاعدين.
And if they had intended to go forth, they would have prepared for it some preparation. But Allah disliked their being sent, so He kept them back, and they were told, "Remain behind with those who remain."
لو خرجوا فيكم ما زادوكم إلا خبالا ولأوضعوا خلالكم يبغونكم الفتنة وفيكم سماعون لهم والله عليم بالظالمين.
Had they gone forth with you, they would not have increased you except in confusion, and they would have been active among you, seeking to cause you fitna, i.e. chaos and dissension. And among you are avid listeners to them, and Allah is knowing of the wrongdoers.
لقد ابتغوا الفتنة من قبل وقلبوا لك الأمور حتى جاء الحق وظهر أمر الله وهم كارهون.
They had already desired dissension before, and had upset matters for you, until the truth came, and the ordinance, i.e. victory of Allah, appeared, while they were averse.
وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ يَقُولُ ائْذَنْ لِي وَلَا تَفْتِنِّي أَلَا فِي الْفِتْنَةِ سَقَطُوا وَإِنَّ جَهَنَّمَ لَمُحِيطَةٌ بِالْكَافِرِينَ.
And among them is he who says, "Permit me to remain at home, and do not put me to trial." Unquestionably, into trial they have fallen, and indeed hell will encompass the disbelievers.
إن تصبك حسنة تسؤهم وإن تصبك مصيبة يقولوا قد أخذنا أمرنا من قبل ويتولوا وهم فرحون.
If good befalls you, it distresses them. But if disaster strikes you, they say, "We took our matter in hand before," and turn away while they are rejoicing.
قل لن يصيبنا إلا ما كتب الله لنا هو مولانا وعلى الله فليتوكل المؤمنون.
Say, never will we be struck except by what Allah has decreed for us. He is our protector, and upon Allah let the believers rely.
قل هل تربصون بنا إلا إحدى الحسنيين ونحن نتربص بكم أن يصيبكم الله بعذاب من عنده أو بأيدينا فتربصوا إنا معكم متربصون.
Say, do you await for us except one of the two best things, i.e. martyrdom or victory, while we await for you that Allah will afflict you with punishment from Himself or at our hands? So wait, indeed we, along with you, are waiting.
قل أنفقوا طوعا أو كرها لن يتقبل منكم إنكم كنتم قوما فاسقين.
Say, spend willingly or unwillingly, never will it be accepted from you. Indeed, you have been a defiantly disobedient people.
وما منعهم أن تقبل منهم نفقاتهم إلا أنهم كفروا بالله وبرسوله ولا يأتون الصلاة إلا وهم كسالى ولا ينفقون إلا وهم كارهون.
And what prevents their expenditures from them being accepted from them, but that they have disbelieved in Allah and His Messenger, and that they come not to prayer except while they are lazy, and that they do not spend except while they are unwilling.
فلا تعجبك أموالهم ولا أولادهم إنما يريد الله ليعذبهم بها في الحياة الدنيا وتزهق أنفسهم وهم كافرون.
So let not their wealth or their children impress you. Allah only intends to punish them through them in worldly life, and that their souls should depart at death while they are disbelievers.
وَيَحْلِفُونَ بِاللَّهِ إِنَّهُمْ لَمِنكُمْ وَمَا هُمْ مِنكُمْ وَلَكِنَّهُمْ قَوْمٌ يَفْرَقُونَ.
And they swear by Allah that they are from among you, while they are not from among you, but they are a people who are afraid.
لو يجدون ملجأ أو مغارات أو مدخلا لولوا إليه وهم يجمحون.
If they could find a refuge or some caves or any place to enter and hide, they would turn to it while they can run heedlessly.
ومنهم من يلمزك في الصدقات فإن أعطوا منها رضوا وإن لم يعطوا منها إذا هم يسخطون.
And among them are some who criticize you concerning the distribution of charities. If they are given from them, they approve. But if they are not given from them, at once they become angry.
ولو أنهم رضوا ما آتاهم الله ورسوله وقالوا حسبنا الله سيؤتينا الله من فضله ورسوله إنا إلى الله راغبون.
If only they had been satisfied with what Allah and His Messenger gave them, and said, "Sufficient for us is Allah. Allah will give us of His bounty, and so will His Messenger. Indeed, we are desirous toward Allah." It would have been better for them.
إنما الصدقات للفقراء والمساكين والعاملين عليها والمؤلفة قلوبهم وفي الرقاب والغارمين وفي سبيل الله وفي الرقاب والغارمين وفي سبيل الله وابن السبيل فريضة من الله والله عليم حكيم.
Zakah expenditures are only for the poor and for the needy, and for those employed for it, and for bringing hearts together for Islam, and for freeing captives or slaves, and for those in debt, and for the cause of Allah, and for the stranded traveler, an obligation imposed by Allah. And Allah is knowing and wise.